Hello and welcome to the Kayden Show, today's best country mix. And joining me right here today is John Perkins. John, how are you?
Great. How you doing today?
I'm doing wonderful. Thank you for asking. So, kind of tell us a little bit about yourself and how you got started in music.
Oh, goodness. Thank you so much. Well, I used to be a musician coming out of high school, and I was playing in bands and started a family and pretty much put music on hold for several years. And then now that my kids are off in college, I picked up the guitar again and started writing music, and it leaves us where we are today.
Awesome, awesome. So, is there something in particular that you love about music and why you're doing it?
It's the connection with the fans. Every time I play a show, every time someone tells me about my music, it makes me feel really, really good inside to know that someone's connected to my music. That's for me, that's what it's all about.
Absolutely. That's the number one most important thing in music.
Absolutely. There's a lot of messages that I have in my music, and I have a lot of stuff up here that I need to get out and let people hear.
Definitely. So, kind of talk a little bit about if you have any new singles or upcoming projects you want to share with us. Do you have any?
Absolutely. Well, the song Running Home to You came out April the 11th. And prior to that, I had another single in November called Break It Out. And we have an album coming out late June. It's entitled Country with Me, and the single's coming out probably about 10 days.
Wonderful, wonderful. And so if you were to choose one person that you could do a duet or a collaboration with, who would you choose and why, John?
Oh God, that'd be easy. It'd be Chris Stapleton, and it's because
Ah,
he's such a
yes.
soulful, sincere human being. His music really comes from the heart. It's down to earth, and he's someone that I admire tremendously, and that would be a really awesome thing to have happen.
Oh, absolutely. Chris Stapleton has like the best songs out there.
Absolutely. I have a ton of material. We're going to be starting our second album. Right now, we're concentrating on Country with Me. And after that, we'll be doing some touring dates. So hopefully you'll see me out and about touring and playing the music from Country with Me.
Wonderful, wonderful. And where can people find you on tour? Are you going all over the US? Where are you going?
Right now, we're talking about a few dates in Portland, Oregon, and California. I may be hitting Knoxville, Tennessee in late June. Um, we're playing a festival down in Florida, June the 18th. And hopefully we'll have more information about exact dates and times soon. And you can find that information out on my website at info@johnperkinsmusic.
Wonderful, wonderful. So, if someone was to write a song about you or something that's happened in your life, do you think that they would write about?
Oh goodness. Wow, what a great question. Um, Well, I have a unique path in music. I think, being in healthcare my entire life, I went into the US Army. I was a medic for a few years. Then I became a paramedic, and then I became a nurse. So I
Oh
spent a
wow.
lot of my life caring for patients with Alzheimer's disease. And when the pandemic hit, I was actually running an assisted living facility, and we lost patients. We lost a
Hmm.
few nurses to the pandemic. And that's when a lot of my songwriting kind of came to the forefront. And I kind of made up my mind at that point. I really needed to get my songs out there. I really needed to hopefully connect with some people, and maybe they could hear a song that I've written and maybe go through some of the same things and get some solace from them.
I agree, because we've lost, unfortunately, so many people to COVID. Unfortunately.
Absolutely. And that's kind of how Running Home to You came about. The song was actually started off as a love song to my girlfriend. And when we went into the studio to record it, we kind of realized that it kind of had a bigger calling. And we wanted to
Hmm.
say thank you to all the truckers out there for being alone, being out on the road, being away from their families.
Hmm.
We even visited, when we did the video, we visited truck stops and rest areas, and we spoke
Hmm.
to several truckers and gave away a couple $100 in gift cards just to kind of say thank you. So you'll see that in the music video, where we just wanted to say, hey, we appreciate you. We couldn't do what we have, couldn't have what
Hmm.
we have without you. So it's really a call to the truckers saying thank you.
Absolutely, I agree with you. I think that's super important because they've done a lot, a lot, a lot, a lot.
Absolutely. We couldn't do it without them.
Yeah, totally agree. So, let me ask you, what do you like doing outside of music? Do you have any hobbies, interests, anything like that, John?
Oh, I'm an avid golfer. Anytime
Oh,
if I'm not playing music, I'm hitting a golf ball, and um, just got back from a trip up to Georgia to golf. So it's one of my
mhm.
passions in life. I've always been involved with sports. My kids are involved with sports. So I'm either golfing or watching ESPN.
Oh, very, very cool. Where do you see yourself in the next couple of years? Do you have a goal set for yourself, John?
I want to continue to write music. I want to continue to get my music out there. I want to tour some more. With my kids being away in college
Mhm.
now, it's kind of my time. I took my parenting responsibilities very important, and now it's kind of time for me to live my dream and write music and play and really just kind of connect with the fans. That's what I want to do. I couldn't imagine myself doing anything else.
Yeah, definitely. Which kind of actually led to my next question. Like, if music wasn't like a thing or around or wasn't an option for you, what do you think you would be in as a like a job? What would you be doing?
Well, I I'm one of 8 boys. My mom was one of 9 girls. She was in healthcare her entire life. I kind of
Hmm.
took after her growing up and had a path in healthcare. Um, it would be something with the arts, maybe an artist and drawing or something like that. But healthcare has always been my passion. So I've been there, I've done that. It's either music or
Hmm.
healthcare for me.
Oh yeah, yes, definitely. So yeah, you know exactly what's been going on with COVID and how serious it is, especially with you being in that field. So,
Absolutely. A coach. I'd like to be a coach too, coaching
oh,
a sport.
okay. Hmm. If you could choose one sport to coach, what would you choose?
It would be baseball. I'm an avid baseball fan, played baseball growing up. I was a catcher. My daughter
Hmm.
is a catcher. She went to college to be a catcher. She just
Oh
graduated
wow.
college. So it would definitely be baseball.
Oh wow, that's awesome. And congratulations to your daughter, by the way, on
Oh, thank you. Thank you. She's way smarter than I am. That's for sure.
that. Do you have any advice for those who might want to start singing or, just kind of singing in general to singing in the industry? What advice do you have for them?
Oh, I would say go for it. My first show that I ever did was at an open mic at a small little bar with maybe 20 or 30 people in there. And I was nervous and I was scared, but you got to put yourself out there and you just got to trust in yourself and trust in what you're doing because it really doesn't matter to anybody else. I don't want that to sound
Mhm.
too cocky, but your music is getting your thoughts and your feelings out and hopefully other people connect with that. And if you can do that, then that's really what it's all about. So I would just say go for it. Don't hold back. Everybody sings in the shower. It takes, a lot of nerve to get up in front of people on a stage with a microphone and a
Mhm.
guitar and just go for it, man. That's all I would say.
Definitely. I think I don't even know if I know someone that wouldn't sing in the shower, if I'm being honest with you.
We all sound better in the shower, don't we?
Well, yep, I agree. Oh, that's awesome. So, do you have a message to those who are your fans or anyone that might be new listening or watching this?
Oh, I want to say thank you to everybody who's ever supported me throughout my music career. I couldn't do it without you. You drive me to continue to write music. For those who don't know about my music, I would love for you to take some time to, listen to my songs and kind of tell for yourself if that's something that you like. I know I write songs from the heart, so hopefully some fans out there will like it as well.
Definitely, definitely. So, where can people find you on social media if they want to give you a follow, John?
You can follow me at John Perkins Music. That's Instagram and Facebook. You can check my webpage out at johnperkinsmusic.com. And we're going to keep everything updated on the website and our social media sites.
Wonderful. And what does a day to day look like for you? I know I wouldn't call it typical because a lot of people have different days, but kind of walk me through a day for you.
Well, wake up in the morning, got to have my Mountain Dew. That's my go-to, get me started for the day. obviously check my emails,
Mhm.
check my social media profiles, make sure I'm touching base with anybody I need to touch base with, and kind of do my song review and kind of look at what song I'm working on, where we need to go. There's so many things that happen in the music industry, whether it be promoting a single, connecting with
Mhm.
fans, scheduling a tour, finishing a song. I try to spend as much time in the studio as possible. I think the process of taking something from nothing and creating a song is phenomenal. It gives me the most joy. So anytime I can do that, I will do that 7 days a week. And then my kids, I love hanging out with my kids.
Super important hanging with. Mhm. I agree. So you're in the studio now, right?
We're in
Okay.
yep.
Mhm. Very, very cool. Yeah, I just figured I would throw that out there.
Yeah, absolutely.
Getting ready to record a new song, I'm assuming, right?
Well, we're just doing some final touches
Oh, okay.
for the album. We're making the
Mhm.
final mixes and making sure everything is where it needs to be, and we're going to start recording on the second album here probably the beginning of July. So right now it's just getting the final touches on the album, making sure we got our print media together,
Mhm.
and trying to organizing our tours for when the album gets
Awesome.
released.
Wonderful. So is there anything that I forgot to mention that you would like to mention, John?
No, I just want to say thank you. Thank you to you for reaching out to me and listening to my music. It's important to me, and hopefully others think the same. And I just want to say thank you to everybody. I appreciate it.
You are most welcome. And again, I would like to thank John Perkins for coming on the Kayden Gordon Show Today's Best Country Mix. We appreciate your time so much for taking the time to come on with us today.
Thank you, Kayden. I appreciate it.